Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, 4 crazy rescue dogs, and a rescue cat who likes to craft in her spare time. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. Boosts my serotonin and my self-esteem, and I could use that. And if you're a returning friend, you already know the crazy you're in for, so grab your drinks, sit on back, and let's have at it. As you can tell, I still don't have much of a voice. It is getting better. It is getting better. Again, they want me to see an ENT to get scoped and see if there isn't something else going on. Yeah. So, last week was a light week as far as court and hearings, but still lots going on, to which I am very grateful. This week is a little bit busier, to which I am also grateful. William had a master class with the French horn player from the Philharmonic Orchestra. That went pretty well. And then he had an interview at a music store to potentially change jobs. So who knows? Fingers crossed. I'm merely the driver right now. I don't like. So, yeah. I did get much off my work things to do list. Let's see, crossed off. Lots of crossed offs. A couple of things that I can do after court in the morning that will get crossed off easily. So, did I buy something? I did. I bought a pattern from Fairy in the Wool off of Etsy that says "You're my jam," and then I bought another one that was "I love you." One of the girls in the stitching group on Thursday, maybe it was on Tuesday, she is stitching one in each of her children's favorite colors for them, and I love that idea. So I went ahead and did. I'm gonna do that. Will it get done for this Valentine's Day? No. Am I planning on doing like a bunch of smalls for Valentine's Day this month? Seems to have gotten pushed to the wayside unintentionally. So I don't know. But we did get lots done. And for that I am eternally grateful. So let's get into it. So first up is He Tends His Flock. This is a gift stitch. And I'm stitching it on Atomic Ranch 32 count linen in the color blush. I will say that this linen is very floppy, so it's not the easiest to stitch on. But I got my clouds filled in, and I worked some more on the meadow part. So we almost have a page finish. Almost. Hopefully by the time I come see you next time, it will be a page finish. Next up is Lady of the Flag. I don't know where. Oh, here are pictures by Mirabilia. I am stitching this on 32 count. Picture this plush in the color Heroic. I love this fabric. It is. So I think this is an even weave, not a linen. This is a much heavier fabric. This is a fabric I loved the feel of it in my hands. It's got a little bit more weight to it, where the linen is like stitching on tissue. It's interesting to me, the difference. Oops. Might be helpful if I didn't have my needle going through 2 layers. So there she is. I love her. Obviously, I'm doing a color conversion. Um, we got lots done on her. She's so pretty. I was also very blessed this week in the fact that my 2 unicorns that I was looking for, um, I had 2 friends reach out to me, and they have graciously loaned me their copies of Queen of Peace. So now I have I have Lady of the Flag, Queen of Peace, Queen of Freedom, and I have the ability to stitch. I was also graciously lent a copy of Touching the Autumn Skies. Now, I love Touching the Autumn Skies the way it's charted, but Bean always wore a little pink coat, and so there's some color converting that's going to be going on Touching the Autumn Skies. So it actually may be touching the spring skies in my world. As a result, I did work a bit on Modern Folk Embroidery's Fruits of Plenty sale. This is one of those, my goal is, ideally I'd have it done before the end of the year, but I really would like to get it done. So I worked a bit over here mostly. I'm debating what color this flower should be, because I took the colors from up here, as you can see, but there's only 3 colors up here. Well, really there's not. There's 6 colors, 5 colors, because I have the double shade of pink and the double shade of yellow. And so I took the brighter of those plus the purple. So I'm thinking it should be another purple flower, is what I'm planning right now. But if somebody has another suggestion, I'm open to that too. And then this motif reminds me of a star, or not a star, a snowflake. So I'm looking at maybe 2 shades of blue, like an icicle-y blue. And then down here in this square is a house. And I think I'm going to make my house blue. I don't have much blue in it, so to just throw the blue in the snowflake, I think would be a little bit weird. I don't know. I have to work on bean stocking this week. I think I showed you where I worked on Williams last week for stocking Sunday. So tonight I'll work on beans. Otherwise, I worked on buffet mat. We definitely need to put more stitches in this. I'm the team slacker. I feel bad. Most of the women are getting like thousands of stitches in a month. And last month I was just over 500. And part of that is because I was so sick. But I don't know. But then I think, again, any stitch is better than no stitch. And so, yeah. Now I did have 2 finishes. I know. The first finish I have is the Snow Miser. I love him. He's so cute. So now I need to start on the Heat Miser. This is a piece of 18 count Ada from Wanderlust Fabric Designs. So far I have stitched 4 ornaments on it. We'll definitely get the 5th in there. I might get a small 6th. I definitely would get 6 on there if I frogged out the mistakes up here. But we all know I don't frog if I don't have to. So we'll see. So we got that finished. That was finish number 6 of the year. And finish number 7 of the year is yet another sheep. I am finishing the sheep series by Bent Creek on Fridays. I try to work on them. Well, first of all, I carry this in my purse because they come in these cute little bags. Everything's in there. All your, you just add a needle to the little kit. All your flosses are already cut and labeled, so I don't even bother to put them on a floss drop as a result. But I think I only have like 4 left. But I think one of them that I have left, here, let me grab the back. Okay, so we have Autumn, we have Boo, Happy Trails is already kitted up, but the stitching sheep is not kitted. So I'll have to, it's kind of weird that he's not kitted up, but he's not. So we have 4 left, including Autumn. So, and that Autumn will be a start for me. So, Free Betsy is her name. She was finished number 7 on my road to 25 and 25. So that's pretty exciting. I would like to do some Valentine's Day smalls. I'm having, as far as I know, all the insurance mess is straightened out. So I'll be able to have my procedure done on Friday, which means I'll be kind of laying low. So, and Friday is Valentine's Day, so for sure I'm gonna do some Valentine's Day stitching. I don't know. It does help me that I have sort of a routine that I grab for. I do need to work on it a bit, just so that I'm incorporating some of the other goals that I have, like really making some solid progress on my FAMAT is a goal this year. So, and then I know like my ficus at the office, I don't have much as far as St. Patrick's Day or those kinds of things. So I need to stitch a little bit ahead of the season so that I can get some things up on the tree. Surprisingly, as much as I struggle with Valentine's Day, I have a lot of Valentine's Day ornaments on the tree, and I love that. I love watching it sort of take on the holiday. So there is that. So that's really all I have going on. I know. I'm not terribly exciting, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. My hope is that I will continue to feel better and I can get on the bike this week as well. Certainly next week because I'll have the ablation done on Friday if all goes well. I do have one other new start as we talk. I did start the Flowers of the Month. I did not make it very far. This is just a 32 count even weave. And on this piece of fabric, it's big enough where I can do the Fox and Rabbit Sal from last year. I'm going to combine the colors from the one lady they're just gorgeous. But another lady did a change up of the pattern and I really, really like it. So I'm going to use the colors from the one and the pattern changes from the other. But this is the Flowers of the Month series. It's a freestyle. It's been out for quite some time. I am going to stitch all 12 boxes except for the bottom line. Because I'm going to put if you go back and watch Jessie Marie Does Stuff, she did it a couple years ago. She finished, and I fell in love with it then. And she put the name of the flower for each month on the bottom line. I haven't figured out the alphabet yet, but what I'd like to do is get the boxes done so that I know where to cut my fabric. Because we all know I am notorious for cutting in the wrong spot. Or cutting my margins a little close. I either cut them very big or very close. And I don't want to do either of that for that. So that's kind of where things are. This is the other one I was looking for. Okay. This is good. Okay. So with that, remember, you are smart. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are cherished. You are loved. You are needed. You are wanted. And mostly, you matter. So with that, I'll say I will see you next week, hopefully with even more of a voice, and we will go from there. Bye, y'all.